And up next, Rabbi Mendy Turen joined me from the Chabad Jewish Center. So last night they rounded out their Hanukkah celebrations in downtown Springfield, and they joined me to discuss it and what Hanukkah means to them. Take a look. Rabbi, welcome to the couch today.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
So, Rabbi, can you explain to us the significance of Hanukkah and why it's celebrated?
Yeah, absolutely. So today is actually the final day of Hanukkah. The Jewish calendar, interestingly enough, starts by the night. So last night was the final night of Hanukkah, but today is actually the final day of Hanukkah. Hanukkah is so special on the Jewish calendar. People aren't familiar with the whole story and all the significance, but it's actually fascinating because in Judaism, we have what we call the High Holy Days, which are more biblical. This seems to be like secondary. It's rabbinic, it's not on the same significance. But the message is so important that it actually got widespread, not only acknowledgement and recognition, but there are Jews around the world and so many non-Jews that have heard of Hanukkah. What's Hanukkah about? Hanukkah is a story of way back when there was this small Jewish army, the Maccabees, some people may have heard of them, that they were this very, very small army that fought off the mighty empire that was fighting against them and trying to destroy the Jewish people and really kick them out of the Holy Land, out of Israel, and destroy the temple and everything that was going along with that. And God made miracles, and this small army was able to be victorious. They come to the temple, and that's where the next stage of the miracles take place. They get there, and the entire temple was violated. And there was no oil to light the special candles that they had to light every day in the temple. And that was, of course, the menorah. That's what we have over here. A little different than in the temple, but every day they had to light it, but they needed pure olive oil to light it with. And there was no pure olive oil with the special holy seal of the high priest. And there was another miracle, and that is that they found one jug of oil. It was only enough to last for one day, but it lasted for 8 days. Every year, we remember that, and that's what we're celebrating.
So, Rabbi, last night there was a parade. How long has this been happening? Tell me a little bit about it.
Oh yeah, so the Menorah Car Parade has been going on for 5 years. We started actually in December of 2020, so I don't know if all of you remember, but there was COVID back then, and this was a great way to celebrate. So honestly, parades for Hanukkah have been going around the country for years, but Springfield actually didn't have it until 2020. And this is the 5th year that we had the parade, beautiful parade where we get to light up the city, literally. We started from one location and we went all around downtown, and it was we had such great responses. And it's really the message, because part of Hanukkah is not only to light a menorah in your home. There's many types of menorahs. There's this type and that type and all these different types of menorahs. But the message really is to spread the miracle.
Before we go, you wanted to kind of share a story. You guys are going to see a picture on your screen of the menorah and the story that's kind of behind it. Can you tell us about it before we go?
Yeah, so there's this amazing story that really brings out the point of the whole message of Hanukkah. There's so many stories like this, but the story that I wanted to mention, which touched me so much, was, as you can see on the picture, there was this menorah in the window, which is a tradition that many have, to put the menorah on the window so people can see it. And across the street, you'll notice a flag. This is in Germany in 1932, and there's a German Nazi flag in the background. And as you see on the right side of the screen, this is the back of the picture. What happened over here? This was the 8th night of Hanukkah, and it was right before Shabbat. Somebody, Mrs. Posner, lit the menorah. The whole menorah is lit. It's the final night. And she sees this. On one hand, there's the menorah, and behind it, there's the Nazi flag. She takes an image, and she writes on the back of the picture that she later developed, Judah, meaning Jewish people, will die. Thus says the flag. Judah will live forever. Thus say the candles. And now, so many years later...
Wow.
Yeah. So many years later, just recognizing, and that's really kind of the message and the secret, that the resilience, the hope, the miracles, that's going to be victorious. That's going to win over. Any amount of darkness or negativity in the world is not going to stop the good from winning. And that's really what it's about.
Yeah. Well, Rabbi, thank you so much for sharing this. I know I've learned so much, and I hope that you guys watching have too, and just seeing the amazing parade of the celebration. And you guys can head over to News Channel 20, check out the parade videos and all the pictures. It was a really great time. And Rabbi, just thank you so much for everything and just spreading the word and the miracle.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.